everyone, how you doing today? My name's Eric. As always, I want to thank you for coming by to check out my video today. On this episode of Smo'King, I'm going to show you how to make onion soup smash burgers. Now, if you grew up, if you're around my age in the 70s and 80s, these onion soup burgers were pretty much a staple in most households. And it really consisted of the Lipton Onion Soup mix, the dry mix. And I think people did this not only to add a little bit of flavor to just a basic burger, but I think also to kind of stretch it a little bit as well, to be able to feed more people. Because you basically take the onion soup mix, we're going to take a little bit of breadcrumbs, some mayonnaise, kind of mix it together, and that's pretty much about it. To kind of make it even better, since this is an onion burger, I'm going to saute some onions, kind of wait till they reduce down, and I'm going to be cooking this on my Blackstone griddle and smashing them. And man, I hope this brings back a lot of childhood memories, because I haven't made a burger like this in decades. So I'm really looking forward to this. So stick around, guys. I'm going to show you how to do this step by step. Let's get cooking. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is to slice up some onions. I had 3 yellow onions. I sliced them in half and then kind of sliced them. You can see how thick they are here. We don't want super big pieces. These are going to take a while to cook because I want to get them nice and brown and caramelized. You could always cook these on your Blackstone griddle, but seeing how it's close to the end of the year and I'm running pretty low on propane, I want to make sure I have enough to actually cook the burgers, which shouldn't take but a few minutes. So to kind of speed up the process and to help me conserve on propane, I'm just going to throw these in a frying pan on the stove top with some butter, start to saute them down. So I'll show you that in a second, guys. Alright, so I put a couple tablespoons of butter into a pretty big frying pan because I got a lot of onions I'm doing here. And now we're just going to add the onions. And we want to reduce these down. It seems like an overload on onions. I know that's what you're probably thinking. You're like, oh my God, why do you have so many onions? The thing is, once these start to cook, they're going to shrink, they're going to reduce down. What we're also going to do is we're going to put some salt on them. That'll also help them kind of lose some moisture. So I got some kosher salt here. Just going to put a little bit of that on there. Just like that. Okay, that should be fine. And that's it. This part isn't very exciting to film because all I'm doing is stirring the onions every few minutes until they reduce down. So I'll do that, guys. I'll be back shortly. Show you kind of when we're at the halfway mark, and then I'll start assembling the burgers. Be back in a few minutes. Alright, just wanted to show you guys, this is at the 10-minute mark. So you can see they've already reduced down a little bit. You can see they're softer, but I still need to go a little further. I want them nice brown caramelized to go on top of these burgers. So just wanted to show you the progress. This is very time consuming to get that down to that consistency I'm looking for. So that's why I really didn't want to do it on my Blackstone griddle, because I'd have that flame going for probably a half hour, if not longer, and much easier to do it inside on the stove top. So we'll be back shortly. Alright, so it's been another 10 minutes, so 20 minutes total. So now you can really see, not only have they reduced down, but they're starting to get a little brown in color. But we're still not there yet, guys. So I'm going to continue to do this. I just wanted to kind of show you the stages of how they look like as we go along. There you go. Alright, so here we are at the half-hour mark. So obviously they're a lot more browner. Well, see this, if I had to do this on my Blackstone griddle for a half hour, I'd probably be running close to out of propane. And that's why I'm cheating the system a little bit by doing it in here. Anyway, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to make those, make the burger mixture with the onion soup mix. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this completely off and put a cover on it. I'm going to remove it from the heat, put it in the back burner, and I'm just going to let it sit there. When we're putting these burgers on, I'll come in, start to reheat it, get it to that consistency I want. But before I get too busy, I'm going to meet you guys downstairs for a drink because I can't go out on the Blackstone Griddle unless I have a drink. So, meet you downstairs for a beer. All right, guys, I'm trying something I never tried. It's called The Unforgiven. And it's from Rush River Brewing Company. 5.5% alcohol. And they're from River Falls, Wisconsin, which is around an hour and a half away from where we live. Never even heard of their brewery. I looked it up, but I saw it in the store. Thought I'd give it a shot. This is my daughter Ava Grace and my son Kyle.
Hello. My
daughter Ava Grace is having something from Nature's Touch. This is called raspberry flavored water beverage. I don't know how, well, it doesn't look like it's too high calorie. Basically purified water and some raspberry flavor. So that's what Ava Grace is having. And Kyle is having another soda based on the Fallout video game made by Jones. It's a special release called Nuka Victory Cola. Well, that doesn't look like a cola. That's red. Do you know anything more about that, Kyle?
Well,
why do they call it cola?
Well, I think it's because in Fallout, Nuka-Cola is the one that makes all the soda, and I always pictured it part cola, all their stuff, because they have, like, the big ones would be Nuka-Cola and Nuka-Cherry, and then I think of Cherry Coke, so...
Another coat on the back. It actually has a Fallout Prime. Look, it says save your caps on the side.
Yeah, for, like, Fallout gear and stuff.
Yeah.
So the whole thing we did last video, we did a Nuka grape that we found, and that was like this from Fallout 4. They have a DLC called Nuka World where they add a bunch of different Nuka-Cola flavors, and this is one of them. So.
And you like that? Although you said it wasn't anything like special.
I didn't think it was like the best grape soda, but I didn't think it was bad. It just kind of tasted like like Sunkist or Crush, from what I remember.
Well, it's got a little snake and it says The Unforgiven. I like the name. One of my favorite Clint Eastwood westerns. His last western. Great movie if you've never seen it. If you like Clint Eastwood. Not your typical western by any state of the means, but alright. What is this? Unfiltered, unpasteurized. One thing I noticed that I really like about this beer, it's just got 5 ingredients. Water, barley, wheat, hops, and yeast. So this is kind of old school brewing. I like that. No weird things going on in there. Alright. Nice head, nice carbonation. Cheers. Cheers. Alright guys, thanks for stopping by. Gonna have those onion soup smash burgers shortly, but let's have a taste of this and tell them what we think. Yeah, that's good. I mean, nothing crazy. Definitely a little bit more malt presence than hoppy. Not a whole lot of strong flavor, but you can definitely tell it's an ale and not like an IPA because I can't taste any hops. It's definitely more malty. And it's light. It's flavorful. I like it. Not the best amber ale I've had, but not the worst by any stretch of the imagination. So I would definitely enjoy this. If you guys come across this, I would definitely recommend it. Alright, my goodness, you almost drank the whole thing. How do you like your Nature's Touch raspberry flavored water beverage?
I don't really have anything really to say about it. It's just raspberry water, but it's really good.
Okay, well that's good. Yeah, it looks like it's good. It's only got 10 calories per 1 bottle, so that doesn't really mean it's that lot of sugar. But yeah, it looks like it's got some raspberry flavored and purified water. Alright. And now how's your, what do they call that?
Nuka Victory.
Victory Cola. Now what does that taste like? Is that like cherry soda or something? Or what?
America, no. I wasn't sure. It smelled similar, and I wasn't sure what it smelled like, but now I think I'm able to articulate it better. It tastes, it almost reminds me, when we're still in California, we used to go to Trader Joe's a lot, and we used to buy, they have sparkling water, and they have like different flavors and stuff. It almost tastes kind of like kind of that like a peach sparkling water kind of.
Oh.
Like something you get at Trader Joe's or Sam's Club. Something it's a lot less intense and heavy than something like the grape one was, where it tastes more like a soda and it has like the like it's all up front. And it's kind of the texture, I'd say, like, it kind of reminds me of, what's that? I'm trying to think of that one soda, the white one. You know what I'm talking about? The one that Farmore liked? The, Fresca.
Fresca, yeah.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of, like, Fresca as far as the, like, consistency and stuff, but it kind of tastes like sparkling water, like,
Okay.
So it's definitely interesting, and it checks out too, because this doesn't have much sugar in it, which is
Oh, good.
surprising.
So it's more like a carbonated flavored water than...
Yeah, this is definitely
than a
better
soda.
than the first one.
Alright, well there you go guys. If you come across that, I don't know if that's just a limited edition deal or
I
if
think
that'll
it
be
is,
a
yeah.
normal thing, but... Alright, cheers. Cheers. I'm gonna enjoy this, and yeah guys, I'll meet you upstairs. We'll get those burgers put together, and we'll be having some onion soup smash burgers shortly. Cheers. Cheers, guys. All right. We'll see you guys in a little bit. All right, so I'm following the directions to a T that's on the back of the package of the Lipton Onion Soup mix, okay? The only thing I'm adding, it's a little deviation, is I'm just going to put a couple dashes, maybe a tablespoon's worth, or maybe 2 tablespoons worth of Worcestershire sauce, whatever you want to pronounce it. So we have a half a cup of mayonnaise, and oh, by the way, 2 pounds of 80-20 ground beef. That's what I recommend for burgers. You want a little bit of fat content. So we got a half a cup of mayonnaise. I'm using Hellmann's. You can use Best Foods, Duke's. I always like a good quality mayonnaise. Okay. Got a half a cup of regular old breadcrumbs. Alright. And 1 packet for the 2 pounds of ground beef of the Lipton Onion Soup mix. Now I'm not salting this because there's a lot of sodium and salt in this Lipton Onion Soup mix. And the reason I'm kind of putting a little bit of the Worcestershire sauce on is because everything's pretty dry. I mean, the mayonnaise is a little liquidy, but I think this will help everything bind together a little bit better. And I love the flavor of this stuff. I think in this kind of recipe for a burger, it's going to be perfect. Okay. Now, just gonna get one hand gloved here. There's no easy way to do this, guys, but you just got to get in there. I don't think you can really accomplish mixing this properly with a spoon, so you got to get dirty. You got to get in there, get a glove on, mix it around. Now you don't want to go crazy. You don't want to over mix it either. Just give it a minute or so and try to incorporate all the dry ingredients equally into the ground beef, like so. Give me a minute. I'll do this and we'll be right back. But yeah, there you go. This is going to add some great flavor to our burgers. Alright, so here we are, guys. Around 1.5 minutes of mixing. This is how you want it to look. You want to make sure you don't see any big clumps of, you know, the breadcrumbs or the mayonnaise. And again, you don't want to go crazy and do it for 10 minutes. That's not going to be good either. So now we're going to make our little balls for our smash burgers. I found the easiest way to do this. I got a half a cup measuring scoop, and this just helps me kind of keep these burgers uniform in shape. I don't want, you know, one huge one, one small one. And I think with this half a cup, just like that, we're looking at around a 1/4 pound burger. Just getting it out sometimes easier said than done, like that. And then we're just going to roll it into a ball, and again, don't overwork it. Just kind of push it together, just like that, and make a ball. So let me continue to do this, and we'll be back in a second. Alright, so if you had 2 pounds of ground beef, and they're around a 1/4 pound a piece, you're going to have 8 smashed burger balls here, which is what I have right here, okay? Now these are a little bit soft. I'm gonna throw them in the fridge for a few minutes while my Blackstone heats up. And then yeah, I'll meet you guys out there. We'll cook these real quick. Right when I get these burgers on, I'll turn the onions on a very low simmer and have Steve Monica kind of monitor them and stir them to get them to that right consistency. But that's it, guys. All right. Meet you guys outside. Okay, what I would recommend is to get a tray to put everything out, because everything's going to cook relatively quick once we get out there in the Blackstone. We're cooking a total of 6 burgers. I'm going to save 2 for later. I have 6 buns, 6 pieces of provolone and of Swiss cheese. Yeah, heating up the Blackstone right now. I'll meet you guys outside. All right, guys, I just spread a little bit of oil here. It's not, I had it on high, but I turned it down. Let me get this out of the way. I turned this down to medium now. We're just going to put these burgers down. Alright guys, time to smash. Piece of parchment paper. Oh yeah, here we go. Very carefully pick up that parchment paper just like that. We want a good sear, a good crust. That's what I love about smash burgers, is that crust you get. And since you push them down so thin, they don't take a whole lot of time to cook. Go. Alright, just want to make sure, whoops, whoo, a little hot there. So you're pushing down evenly to get a consistent smash burger. So that's why I kind of rotate my view here on my smash ability. Alright, I gotta give this a flip here. This one seems to shrink. Seem to have shrinked a lot. Look at that. Oh. Kind of falling apart a little bit. Look at that sear. All right. I think I swished them a little too far, too much, but they will work. They will work. All right. All right, guys. I got 2 pieces of cheese for each burger. So we're going to start with the Swiss. Then we're going to move to the provolone on top. Be back in a second. All right, guys, I turned the heat off. Just put the buns on here, just get a little bit of a crisp on here. We'll give them a minute. We'll assemble these burgers. I got the onions heated up inside. Man, these are going to be good. Be back in a minute. Alright guys, here they are. My only mistake here, and this is just telling you so you don't make the same mistake. I shouldn't have put the buns on top, because I haven't even put the onions on yet, and the cheese is melted. But maybe I'll put it on the bottom. We'll see. But man, they smell and look delicious. Let me get the onions on. We'll give this a taste. All right, guys, here they are. Man, look at them. All right. We forgot all about the onions. I probably should have put the onions on top of the burger before I put the cheese. But you know what? I wasn't thinking. So what I'm going to do now, since that top bun's going to be a little bit more difficult than I thought, to remove with that melted cheese. Oh man, look at these. The crust on these are incredible. That's the great thing about smash burgers. Get that crust. Okay. Now, here are my onions. See, that's what I'm talking about. Look at that, 3 onions. Looked ridiculous in the beginning, but now, not so much. So we're just gonna put a good, well, I can't say we can overload them because they shrunk so much. But yeah, we're gonna put the onions on there. And you know what, you can put whatever toppings you want. If you want, I was thinking of putting a little mayonnaise on there, but you know, we'll give it a sample like this. Mustard, you know, pickles, lettuce. I mean, I don't know what you guys want. Jalapenos. Experiment. Alright, look at this. So now, just want to make sure we get each bite's going to have some onion on there. Okay. Now, let's put these back together. See, that works. Maybe not the same presentation. Alright, there you go, guys. Get the family out here. Be back in a second. Welcome back, guys. I'm here with my whole family. My wife, Monica.
Hi.
My daughter, Eva
Hello.
Grace. My son, Kyle.
Hello.
Alright, everyone grab one. You two already got one.
Yeah, because it's
Alright,
we're all
being careful.
spread out
There's
here.
onions on the bottom.
Onions. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yum.
Okay, give this a try. And they're a little crispy, I have to admit. I kind of smashed them very thin. I thought
Right.
a quarter-pound would hold up better, but maybe I need to make them half-pound smash burgers next time. Try the burger with the onion.
Very good.
Okay, can you guys taste anything different about the meat, the burger? Because this is
There's a lot of onion flavor.
onion soup burger.
I
Can
like
you
it.
taste the onion, Kyle, in the burger?
I didn't even know this was a thing until recently when we were watching. We saw it on TV. Then you're like, oh man, this is really a thing. I'll have to make it for you. It's really
They have them in
good.
2 types of cheese, huh? Provolone and the Swiss.
It works.
It does.
Okay, I'm not gonna eat the whole thing on camera, but that was good.
Right. As always, guys, I appreciate you stopping by. If you like the video, hit the like button. The logo on my shirt is the logo on the bottom of the screen. Click on that. It allows you to subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I really appreciate that because it helps my channel grow. And yeah, I'll leave a link above and below to my website, ericsmokingbbq.com. Like the video, subscribe. We'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping by.
Bye. Very good.